Gee, welcome everybody. This is quite an occasion. I guess it only happens once in a lifetime. You turn 40, but I guess any time that you work for a company like Bristol Myers and Nuprin, and they want to honor me with an evening like tonight, it's something that is so pleasing to me that it's just unbelievable. I can't even really describe it, but for you all to be here and to be a part of it and to share my 40th birthday is a pleasure for me to have you here and to welcome you here, and we'll have a good time tonight. I hope you do too.
Jimmy?
Yeah. Okay.
Jimmy.
So don't you have enough of these after 30, 40 years already? Huh?
New ones here.
New ones? Okay. It's a new tie. I hope you like it. It's a new tie. Huh? My wife goes out and buys all my clothes for me. I guess that's the best thing that can happen. So you have to ask her later.
Happy birthday to you.
Oh, I
Get down. I'll bring it in here.
see.
Come on. Guys, you have to get down, please. Please.
Just throw him out of the room. Get him out of the room.
Come on. Okay.
Jimmy, right behind you, please.
I must say that. Go ahead.
Okay, Stills, you're gonna have to leave the room.
All right, guys.
Okay.
In the back. We'll do it again, guys.
It's nice of you to be here to share this with me. Does everybody like a piece?
Great. Guys, can you get back to the crews? Get their chance, please.
Can you see this back there? This is very lovely. It says Happy 40th, Jimmy from Nuprin, and it's got some little flowers around it. There's not 40 candles, which is better. But this is beautiful. It really is. Make these guys all mad at you, I'm telling you.
Want to do the first cut?
Hey. Now, I can cut this if y'all would join me in a piece. I love it. Great.
What's your right, Jim?
Looking for
Champagne
that.
toast. Supposed to smear your name for good luck.
Let me just cut one little piece out here. Kind of cut it, but
Look up for one, please.
if I get this on me, it's going to be on me.
Hey, Jim,
Now,
look.
seriously, does that look good or what?
Jimmy, just like for us,
Hold it, Jim.
right here.
You got it.
A little champagne?
Yeah, oh. I'd love a little bit of this. Got to hand it out to everybody around too so they can have a little toast.
Just circulate around.
You're asking an awful lot, lady, I must say.
Come on, it's your birthday.
Okay, see,
Okay, Jimmy.
I can hold this, but if I hold this, then you might get the wrong idea.
Jimmy, on your right, to your right,
You
Jimmy.
guys are going to get mad at me.
Right here. There we go.
Jimmy, right hand side.
Right hand side, but you're on the left hand side.
Jimmy, you're left, you're right.
Okay, seriously, that's awfully nice of you all to come. This is kind of a nice opening to a lot of pressure coming up for me to go out and try to play well at the Open here. But for you all to be here, you're honoring me very nicely here, and I sure appreciate it. And I salute.
As we told the media coming in, we'll do some one-on-ones. We want to do some print, then we'll do some television, then we'll do some print. All the TV guys have numbers, so we're going to just try to move them right along with you. So,
Can I keep my champagne with me? Is that
sure can. Were you going to do that cake picture?
No, I'm okay. I don't want to have that.
Jimmy, do you think that the advent of power tennis has made the men's game less interesting?
Well, I think so. I think there's definitely a lot of room for improvement nowadays, and it's a little bit too one-dimensional. It's too much of a hit and miss kind of tennis. It's not the days of a McEnroe and a Nastase where they caressed and finessed the ball and had a lot of delicate touch along with some power also. But I think the equipment has hurt the game a little bit with the oversized, mid-sized and oversized racket. The wide bodies have come in. So, but it's something that we have to put up with now. It's part of what's happening in today's game, in the men's game, and something's going to have to be done. They're going to have to slow the courts down a bit or make the balls a little bit heavier so that at least the guys who are not the real power players, the huge serve and volley players, have a shot.
When was the last time you used a wooden racket in competition?
I was one of the last ones to give up the smaller rackets. I guess 6 or 7 years ago, I finally, or 8 years ago, I finally had to make the change, but that was only to keep up. And you know, I made the change, and I'm with a company now who has made me a racket that I feel very comfortable with. But you know, the days of the small rackets, the wood rackets, are long gone, and there's some pretty good memories there for me.
Has serving changed a lot in your 20 years on the Pro Tour?
It's changed an awful lot now, only because I think a lot because of the equipment. The guys now, most of the guys are over 6 foot, where when I was first coming up and breaking into the game and becoming the best, most of my competitors were 6 foot and under. Now they're 6'2", 6'3", 6'4", maybe some even bigger. Back in my days with the wooden rackets and so forth, there was more of they had some power, but they placed the ball a little bit better, and they had to get by with spins and slices and so forth. Now they can just hit it at 130 miles an hour straight at you. It's tough to handle.
Are there certain kind of shots that have become sort of a lost art?
Well, I guess a lot of the touch volleys around the net, the drop shots, the delicate lobs. I guess a lot of those shots are gone now. The guys are all so big and strong that no matter what position of the court they're on, they're able to get the racket through and hit it with a lot of power. So finesse is gone.
What do you feel is the key to you having a real strong run in the Open like you did last year?
Well, cool weather would help me a little bit. You know, getting in there and having a match or two to really get into the tournament and get myself feeling comfortable. If I can do that, then, you know, whoever I play or whatever I do is really irrelevant. I just want to get into a point where I feel like I can get in and compete on a high-level basis, and whatever happens is all right.
What do you feel is the major factor in the way the crowds have really gotten behind you in the last couple of years?
I think two things. One is that they still enjoy the way I play, and as they look, they still see that I go out and break my back and do what it takes to try to play the best tennis that I can on a certain level, day after day after day. And also, most of the people in the stands are 35 and over. They grew up with me along the way, and they watched me play back when I first started at 19, 20 years old. They still enjoy the way I play today, so they come out and watch.
Jimmy, thank you very much for your time. Congratulations.
My pleasure.
Good luck to you.
Thank you.